Dexter Season 5 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important. If you weren't caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching Dexter, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be Dexter Season 5 Episode 4. The title of this episode is called Beauty and the Beast. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode a little bit earlier today. The woman that saw Dexter kill Boyd Fowler has cuts all over her back. She's now woken up and putting up a fight. Dexter has to give her the M99 to make her pass out again. Then Deb calls Dexter and needs his help at a crime scene, even though Dexter is on leave due to Rita's death. Dexter agrees, and then Masuka is happy to see Dexterist. The person that did the beheadings is a smoker, Dexter figures out, something Masuka couldn't figure out. Sonia is mad that Dexter made her watch Harrison all night long as Deb never showed up. She's done. Dexter says it won't happen again. She says he's a liar, and no, he's a bad parent. She doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. Quinn has found out where the safe house is that the Mitchells, specifically Jonah, is at. Who would have thought? Better than donuts. Harrison is a great distraction, while Dexter figures out who this woman is because he has her prints from a water bottle, and her name is Lumen Pierce, played by Julia Stiles. Maria gives Angel an address to the hospital where Officer Lopez is at. She wants him to go apologize, even if he doesn't deserve it. Lumen is awake when Dexter returns and wonders where she is. Dexter won't let her go. She knows why, and it's more like, you know why. You saw what I did. Lumen tries to escape, but Dexter stops her. He leaves, and she's left at the kill room where he had initially set up for Boyd Fowler, but never got a chance to kill him there. Batista apologizes to Officer Lopez. He claims he's not going to press charges. Dexter goes to check out Lumen's hotel. She hasn't paid yet. The lady behind the front desk says Lumen's a weird name. I agree. Where did they come up with this name, Lumen? Dexter pays her past due bill and even gets her luggage. Didn't even have to show any identification to show that his last name was Pierce. And then Dexter goes to visit Sonia. He tells the truth to why he was late, so he had to help up a friend, and then he got called to a crime scene. And then Sonia agrees to give him one last chance because Harrison is such an angel. Some of Masuka's drugs are missing, and even though Dexter was in the lab for a short time, he wouldn't have any motive to take the drugs. And Masuka points the finger at Joseph Quinn. He says he's willing to share. All he had to do was ask. Quinn is just like, I didn't take, no, I'm not sharing shit. I didn't take your shit. The internal affairs guy, McCourt, wants to talk to LaGuerta again. Deb tells Batista that they have a suspect in the decapitation cases, Carlos Fuentes. So they go to where they think Fuentes is staying. Lots of backup, and Deb finds Fuentes. He cuts someone's throat with a machete that he was using as a human shield. And Deb shoots Fuentes as he escapes out the window. The guy he cut, slashed his throat, may live, actually, because they were able to put, a Band-Aid on it or, something around the wound quickly. Dexter returns to Lumen, and she's on the ground next to a pool of blood. And then all of a sudden she attacks Dexter, locks Dexter inside with a padlock. But Dexter is powerful enough to break the door open and chases her. And then Dexter catches Lumen. Quinn follows Jonah Mitchell to a convenience store and goes up to him and shows him a picture of Dexter and asks if that is Kyle Butler. And Jonah doesn't actually answer yes or no. He's just like, what do you want? And that's where he's arrested because of the people that are following Jonah around saw Quinn and they arrest him. So, Dexter shows Lumen the barrel victim. and says that was going to be you. Dexter gives Lumen a knife. In fact, he tells her to take it. Lumen stabs at Dexter, and then it seems that she felt bad about doing it and stopped and started crying. LaGuerta places Quinn on suspension. LaGuerta tells Quinn he's lucky she doesn't terminate his ass. He just lost his wife for Christ's sakes. Quinn apologizes to Deb for not being there with her at the bus. Deb says she doesn't want to be alone tonight. Quinn says that he's no good for her. Or she's no good for her. Or she's no good for him, I should say. Apparently I can't talk for some reason today. Happens every once in a while. Lumen treats Dexter's stab wound, or more like cut, and she asks if it's true what he said about his wife. He had mentioned to her that his wife was murdered, and Dexter confirms that, and Lumen apologizes for cutting him with the knife. Lumen says Boyd wasn't the only one who did this to her. There were others. Lumen wants revenge. It's clear, as it's not over, she says, as the episode ends. So, I thought this was a really good episode of Season 5. The next few, well, at least the next one isn't as good. I liked where the story was going. It was interesting and intriguing with Lumen and Dexter. Lumen is definitely a weird name, and I'm not sure why they named her that. Like Aster, Lumen, these are weird names. Maybe that was in the books, the book of Dexter or something like that they had. So as far as the score of this episode, it's not a perfect 10. It's a 9.0 out of 10. The character of the episode, you can give it to Deb, you can give it to Lumen, you can give it to Sonia. In that order, I would probably give it to Deb first, but most would probably give it to Lumen or maybe Sonia because she's an awesome Mary Poppins. And then she just disappears in Season 6. Male character of the episode, I'm going to give it to Quinn. And yeah, I don't think Soderquist was in it. If he is, he's getting less and less time now. It seems like other characters that are in the background are getting more times than Soderquist. And even sometimes they get more lines. Usually we see Soderquist just sitting at his desk with his yellow polo on. So I didn't catch him, or at least I didn't write anything down about it. So, or type anything down. So you heard what I'd say. Now, of course, it's your turn. If you're a fan of Dexter or Dexter New Blood and love this character of Dexter, please make sure that you smash that like button. Go ahead and share this video with anybody that you know that likes Dexter. Or if you want to put this on your social media platforms, such as MySpace, go ahead and do that. Sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Dexter, Beauty and the Beast. What would you score the episode? Who would be your male and female characters of the episode? Favorite moment if you want to have that. And of course, last but certainly not least, you're watching the video, so make sure you hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.